that's always been an influence. I've always had this deep sense of duty, right? And that to me is more motivating than anything else. I think, coming into Mount Royal and since I've been looking for a mission and have found it in the work I'm doing today. A home is the key to your health, your mental health, your recovery. It's a key to reconnection to your family. By the time people end up on the street or in a shelter, they've lost all of those connections. They've disconnected with their family. They've burned every bridge that that they have for all kinds of reasons, many of them, and getting them back into the apartment is the base for reconnection, right? And it's so much more than a roof and four walls.
Know what the next day would have.
This is where I put my cardboard boxes. I taped them from here, and I had it out like that, and all this was covered. And this is where I stayed for 17 years.
What struck me is that if we take that frame and we look at people for what's wrong with them, we never see the opportunity. All of these folks that we're housing, they have a gift. It's in there. We know it's in there, and that's why I say we'll end homelessness one person at a time, because we want to help them. That's inherent. That belief is at the heart of Housing First. We used to focus on helping people get better from the things we thought brought them into homelessness, whether it's addiction or mental illness or whatever, while they were still homeless. But we've discovered through Housing First that it makes way more sense to take them directly from the street, put them in one apartment, give them the support they need to stay there, and they'll thrive. It's way more effective than any other approach. The success rates are almost double. I think it also recognizes that homelessness isn't an individual issue. It was caused by, choices that we have made as a society. It was created when governments stopped funding affordable housing, when they stopped funding welfare, and ultimately we have to change some of those policies if we're going to end homelessness. And the education I got at Mount Royal has been huge for my career, my ability to end homelessness and work with communities and governments to end homelessness, because communication is about persuasion, is about mobilizing the public and helping convince governments that we need to shift our focus. And so it's been invaluable to me in the work I'm doing today.